Hello and welcome to DUKASCOPYTV. Today I'm joined by Jean-Pierre Joly, lecturer at UBIS, to discuss the recent revelations that have caused concern about ethics in the banking sector. Welcome, Jean-Pierre.
Thank you.
So Barclays was fined $450 million by UK and US regulators because it fixed rigged rates between 2005 and 2009. Can you tell me a little bit more about this and how it's going to affect the banking sector?
Well, in fact, the manipulation of the LIBOR had to improve the image of the different banks who participated in this manipulation. Barclays was not alone. Nevertheless, this is quite shocking, since nobody was aware of this, and that what is even more shocking is the fact that the Bank of England seemingly was aware of it and hinted at Barclays to enter into this mechanism.
And so, yeah, some people, officials and top politicians did know about this. Why did they keep quiet, and how do you think they are going to get punished?
Well, why they kept quiet, perhaps different reasons. The financial world and the financial center of London is a huge taxpayer, offers also a lot of jobs, although I'm not sure this was the main concern of the people who kept quiet. Nevertheless, this may have an impact. This may have had an impact on their behavior. As to the punishment, I'm not so sure. We have examples of similar incidents which have happened in the past. I think, amongst others, of Dexia Bank, where a politician was sharing the board, and nothing happened really to him. He was blamed in the press, but not really punished. I'm also thinking of the collapse of Fortis Bank. Shareholders undertook a lot of legal actions, but up to now, no consequences. So I wonder if really actions would result in some punishment.
And Spain is also having problems at the moment with ethics. Rodrigo Rato, the former International Monetary Fund chief, is being investigated into. Can you tell me a little bit more about this?
Well, yes, Mr. Rato has now problems. I have two remarks about this. First of all, Mr. Rato was not really a banker. He was heading IMF, but IMF is not a bank as such. It's more an institution which has political weight, but which is not run as a bank. This is the first remark. Secondly, this is my second remark, is the fact that the problems of Bankia, which is headed by Mr. Rato, who was headed by Mr. Rato, in fact, the fact that Bankia is the result of the merger of several savings banks and has been listed later on the stock exchange, the problems seem to have occurred during this time. So it's true that Mr. Rato has a responsibility, but other people too have a responsibility. I mean by this, the regulators, the Central Bank of Spain, the auditors, because they should have seen also that things were not completely as they had to be.
And let's move on to training. What aspects of ethics is covered in training?
Well, in training at UBIS, you mean? In our university, we have a program, 3 months program, and several hours are dedicated to compliance, which is normal compliance is now a days one of the restrictions to banking activity, but also it goes beyond this because compliance is part of regulation. We put a lot of emphasis on the governance and the ethics of the management. And we have a course which is typically dedicated to governance and ethics. We have 15 hours within a 220 hours course, which covers the different aspects of the behavior, the ideal behavior of top management. We attach a lot of importance to these aspects because ethics is also linked, for instance, in private banking, to the way funds are invested for the clients. You cannot do whatever you want to do with it.
Thank you very much for your views on ethics and training in finance. That's all we have time for right now. But stay tuned to DUKASCOPYTV for more exclusive interviews like this. Goodbye for now.